Hey guys. It's been a while, huh? Alright. So, where have I been since the last upload? It's been 2 weeks since I last uploaded, and that FNAF project still has not come out. Now, obviously, the reason is, once again, I have failed to fulfill the promise that I'm going to finish something. And that was obviously not the best thing to do, but I have this bad habit of not fulfilling promises anyway, unless it's something I especially need to do. Like, if it's something I am required to do that's really important in my life, I will do it. But if it's something like these kind of projects, they're not really something I need to do, but more like something I want to do. And right now I'm in this like emotional state where there's a lot of things that I want to do, but they're not stuff that I need to do. So I really should start focusing on stuff I need to do, but if I do that, I feel like I'm going to put myself into a extreme depression, and like, I try to do stuff I want to do, but then I go back to doing stuff that isn't. It's just like you see what I mean? It's very back and forth. It's back and forth with stuff I want to do. It's like, I want to do this, but I don't need to. I'm gonna focus on something I need to do, but it gets really like uninteresting, and I really don't want to do it. So I go back to doing stuff that I want to do, but then I go back to doing stuff that I need to do, and then I go back and forth and back and forth. It's extremely frustrating, and right now I am not in the mood to try and make big projects right now. So what I'm deciding to do right now is that I am not making any big projects for a good while. Like, no storytelling projects, no big animation projects, nothing like that. I'm just going to mainly focus on stuff that just appears in my head and that I just want to make on the spot. They're not going to be stuff. It's not going to be stuff that I am going to completely like go full throttle in. It's just going to be stuff that I make on the spot, and it'll be that, nothing more. So like stuff for like voice lines, for example, because voice acting for me is a lot more of a hobby than it is something like animating SFM, where you gotta make sure all the keys are right and make sure your animation doesn't look so stiff, and you also have to like adjust a bunch of settings. It's not as fun as like just sitting in front of a mic and just making noises and sounds and voice effects or voice lines for characters that you like. And it's much more fun to do that than like, then make something that will inevitably require much more effort than just sitting in front of a microphone and just talking and having fun doing fun that way. Like, that's a lot more of the way of how I have fun, if that makes sense. Because voice acting is my favorite thing to do. I love to voice act. I also love to do 3D modeling too, so I might try and get into that more. So basically, yeah, because I did used to do 3D modeling. I used to post like 3D models on Deviantart. If you guys have followed my Deviantart, you've probably seen that. But I'm not as active on my DeviantArt anymore. I'm trying to kind of like move away from it because it's kind of pointless now. I don't really have a point on using it anymore. So I'm mainly going to focus now on just having the YouTube channel. I'm mainly just going to use the YouTube channel for a good while at most. And I will not... What do I mean at most? I'm mainly focusing now on just being on the YouTube channel than doing stuff elsewhere. So, yeah, that's the basic gist of it. I have just not been in the best emotional state to make big projects for a while because things have just... My life is like turning... I'm about to be an adult in 2 years, and it's not going to be easy for me. So I'm trying to make my parents happy by taking the steps I need to do to get there, but at the same time, I want to like make fun stuff. I want to make the stuff that I want to, but I know that isn't going to be... I'm probably not gonna get this, because I know I'm not gonna get this chance again once I reach into adulthood. I'm never really gonna be able to make this kind of stuff again. So, I mean, I obviously will be able to, but it's like not as often. So I'm trying to make the best of it as much as I can, while also trying to fulfill my parents' wishes of becoming an adult. So that's what's going on right now, and I feel like I cannot make any big storytelling projects right now. I just want to make small stuff like voice lines, 3D modeling, and maybe like I don't know, like some gaming video, like small gaming shorts or something. I don't know, whatever that just pops up in my head, I'll make. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. I'm gonna go now, and I will see you guys later. And remember, stay green, stay positive.